Welcome back to the show where some random Norwegian guy on the internet teaches you how to fold baby clothes. Today we're gonna have a look at baby sweaters or just long-armed baby shirts in general, I would say. So I forgot I also bought this one, so yeah, you get the bonus video. For baby sweaters, they can be a little bit tricky to fold up because the dimensions are very much off from grown-up sweaters. Do a flat fold first, or the classic way to fold sweaters. Start by laying the sweater with the back side facing up like this, and from here we're going to fold in the arms. You can fold them down if you want. I'm just going to fold them across like this. Simple and easy. And then from here we're going to split the sweater into 4 sections here. So from one side I'm going to fold it in 1/4 of the total way here, and from the other side I'm also going to fold it in 1/4 of the way so that they kind of meet in the middle here. What's most important here is that you don't exceed the collar of the baby sweater. I like to leave a little bit of room, and also make sure that it folds down even all along the sweater here. Now baby sweaters are very small, so from here we're just going to split it in half, and I'm going to fold it from bottom to top, or from top to bottom, up to you, but you get this. Ta-da! You can make some slight adjustments here if you want, but this is the flat fold, fast and easy. You can stack them on top of each other, but you know me, not a big fan of this flat fold, so I'm going to show you the file fold and also a roll. Okay, so file fold next. File fold is great, popularized by Marie Kondo. Essentially you can stack the clothes next to each other in the wardrobe. It's really cool. A really nice way to fold clothes. That's fast and easy too. I was struggling a little bit to come up with how we can do this for baby clothes, since the dimensions, they're so off. But what I came up with, the best way, is that we're going to just start by laying the sweater down flat with the front facing up like this, and then we're going to fold the arms in and down, so like this. Now an important thing to note here is that you don't want them to exceed 1/3 of the total length of the bottom here. It's going to mess us up a little later. So doing that on the other side as well here. If they kind of stick out here at the bottom, that is not a problem at all. Now we are going to start folding it in 1/3 of the way from side to side as well. So now this is the widest point, so we're going to use that as the total width, so something like this. So I'm folding it in 1/3 of the way like this, and on the other side 1/3 of the way like this as well. So this looks good. Now I'm just going to turn it around here. It's a little bit easier for me to see and work with here. Let's make slight adjustments. And from here I'm going to split it into 3 parts from top to bottom. And I'm going to start by folding down the collar area 1/3 of the way like this. And then we fold them over one more time like this, so that it just meets the bottom here. And you know what we can do now? We can turn it around and lift it up. And it was done just perfectly on its own here. So now you can imagine you can have multiple ones stacked next to each other. Very easy to see if you open the drawers and everything. Let me show you a really good way that you can use for example, if you have like a bag that you bring with you, maybe in the stroller or something, a little bit of change of clothes. This is the Ranger roll for a baby sweater. So the Ranger roll is going to save a lot of space, and it's going to hold together really nicely as well. Great for travel. So again, starting by placing it with the front facing up like this, I'm just going to flip the bottom here of the sweater underneath like this. This creates a little bit of layer here, just a couple of inches, it's fine. And from here I'm going to fold in arms. This time you can just fold them directly over like this. It's totally fine. Other side too, completely overlaps. And then from here I am going to split it into 3 parts. You can split it into 4 as well, but I'm going to do 3 here. So fold in one side, and then the other side, like this. And I'm going to turn it around so I have the collar facing towards me. And I'm just going to start rolling it from the collar all the way down to the bottom. Now, when you come down here, you want to make sure that it doesn't slide out. So just make sure that that stays in place. So once you made it to the top, take one hand, lift it up, flop this thing over on one side, over the roll. Once you've done it on one side, make sure you hold on to it, and you can turn it around, and we're going to flip it over on the other side as well. Now you want to make sure that you cover this part, otherwise it's just going to fall apart. So pulling it all the way over, secured it in place like that, not going anywhere. If you want to make it look even more beautiful, you can stuff your thumbs a little bit inside here, the opening. Just going to massage it to the shape you want. One thing that's so cool about this one, It's not going to fall apart for one thing. This takes up very little space. You can place them, just flatten it a little bit on the bottom. You can place them standing up on their own. But if you want a free cheat sheet with all the best ways to fold clothes, organizing.tv/free, you get like step-by-step instructions. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this bonus baby clothes folding video, and I'll see you next time.